We're live.
I have a good idea for the introduction. Are you ready for it? So I would say something like, "Oh, baby, you're so full of chit." And then you go, "Well, look at you. You're full of chat. Like, shit and fat." And then we go, "Well, thank God it's the Chit Chat program." But I'm trying to think of what's good for it. So you're so full of chit. And then, like, well, you've been looking awfully chat.
We should really lay off the carbs because you're very chat right now.
That's right. And then, no, we have to keep it short though.
Okay.
It has to be like, "Oh, you're so full of chit."
At least I'm not chat.
That's right. And then we say,
"Welcome to the
Chit
Chat
program. Or no, I think it should be like, "You're so full of shit," and you say something like, "And you're full of," and you're looking chat. And then we say,
and then I go, "Thank God it's the," and let me say chit, you say chat, and then both look at the screen for program.
okay. Let's practice. 1, 2. "Oh, baby Rose, you're so full of fucking chit."
And you're looking rather chat.
Well, thank God it's
the Chit
Chat program.
Okay, I didn't know we looked at the wrong time here. Okay, let's do it one more time. Then this is the cut we take. Okay.
1, 2, 3. "Oh, baby Rose, you're so full of chit."
And you're looking rather chat.
Well, thank God this is the Chit
Chat
program. Okay, so I guess I'll say chit and you say chat.
No, that's that. That was it. That was
it?
Yeah, that was the cut.
So are we starting?
Yeah, we're live.
So.
So.
You're editing this, right? Okay, so obviously, Baby Rose is an iconic pop star, and she is the queen of.
I'm also
Can I say you live in British Columbia?
Yeah.
Okay, the queen of British Columbia, BC, Baby Christ.
Baby Christ.
She humbly invited me on to the show, and who
this
am I?
my show.
Okay, let's run it back.
Hi guys.
Cut that, I heart.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the Chit Chat program. Today I have the iconic, the lead singer of the very famous, very highly accoladed band,
Yes.
the Pansy Boys.
Yes.
How do you want to go by?
Kyle. Kyle's fine.
This is Kyle.
Hey everyone, I'm Kyle. I am not the lead singer of Pansy Boys. I actually have a twin brother, Joel, who will be on here soon.
Humble.
Yes, I'm a musician. I'm a writer. I am a pop star, just like Baby Rose.
Amen.
As my Instagram suggests, I'm sexy, famous and
rich.
I mean, that's the perfect guest for Baby Rose, I think. Who is the queen of sexy, famous, and rich.
And sweaty.
Some of us are
literally sweating.
I know, her hands are literally pussy juice. I have sexy, famous, and rich as an Instagram name, ironically, but she's actually living that out.
And so. I embody it.
Exactly.
So, okay, so first topic on the pod today is...
I asked Olivia, did I say Olivia or Baby?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, I asked Olivia to come up with a list of topics because this is her dream. She doesn't have a real job. She says, "I'm being a podcaster, influencer, influential thinker for the times." So, she should come with a list of things to talk about. And what does she have?
Well, I was busy. I had to set up the room.
That's true.
There's a lot going on.
Tech mama.
I will say, though, what did we want to talk about?
Actually, I have something to talk about. I have a question for you.
Wait, I have sweat, dripping down the backs of me. I've never been this soaking wet in my life.
Well, that's not what your song suggests.
True.
I guess because I'm on Baby Rose podcast, Chit Chat program,
Amen.
that I'm gonna bring up something kind of sexual.
Oh, wow.
I just want to know from a straight woman's perspective, because obviously, well, I guess you're bisexual, but...
Wait, I don't think people say bisexual anymore.
Yes, they do. Don't erase
Really?
them. Do you want me to say pansexual for you?
Sure. Although, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Well, you could be a straggot.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Wait, does that mean straight, though?
Like a straight faggot.
Sure.
That's usually for a guy, but we'll give it to you. I wanted to ask you, also if you hear any huffing and puffing, there's a dog
chunker
right
in the room.
Yeah, it's not like one of us, out of shape, wheezing.
Although I am very honest.
Okay, my question for you is, when you see a guy out in public, I know you're in a relationship, but so you can answer this as appropriately as you want. If you see a guy out in public and he picks at his balls or genitals in any sort of way or adjust himself, do you ever find that erotic, or is that simply like a have some class moment for you?
I feel like for me, I'm so like, I guess like naive to people. Like sometimes
You're
I
in
don't.
your own head.
Yeah, I'm in my own head. I'm always like focused on just me. I don't look at men the same way that you look at men. I find.
I objectify.
Yeah,
I'm
like
looking
not
at.
actually, but like you notice like the guy's really hot. Where like I don't always notice hot guys like at all. Like I'm like.
Yeah, that's true.
I have like a way more like feminine outlook on men. Like I find like what they do attractive.
Not what's.
Yeah, because I
What,
feel
the
like
bulge.
men are very like visually turned on. You know what I mean? Where women like need the whole picture. Where like I see like a firefighter, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna save someone, and that's where like I'm like.
So you want the hero,
But
not
like a
what's under the cape.
scratch of the balls, I'm not even like it's not even on my radar. I'm not even looking. I'm like, oh, he's scratching.
But like, say
itchy.
there's a guy in like gray sweatpants, and he like adjusts himself, and you can like see that, and it's like, oh, it's like erotic, no?
No, like I'm telling you, like I'm not looking at like I don't know.
I guess you
notice
also like.
it.
You don't really ever send me TikToks of like a hot guy,
No.
like OMG. I don't know, of course, like, actually most of my friends who are in a relationship don't do that. Which is like, you're allowed to send a hot picture of a guy, you're not cheating on your partner by saying, oh my god, need him. Anyway, maybe it's just like, I mean, you are a gaze girl though, so you think that you would be kind of
But like
down to bulge clown.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't look at men the same way as you, and like I know that like when we're out and about like in public, you're like, oh my god, that like guy was so hot, or this is so hot, and like I just like genuinely am not seeing it. But like,
interesting.
What do I find hot? Like I find like scenarios that I like make up in my head are like really sexy to me. Like.
Well, yeah, but that's even that what I'm doing is seeing that, and
yeah,
then
true.
a scenario can go on in my head. Although if I'm like jerking off, I feel like I am like watching something visual, where maybe you are more.
Yeah, mine's like the whole like fantasy of it all. Like they drive a nice truck.
Oh, wow. Tailgate party.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't notice men until like I get to know them, which is so lame.
Sapiosexual.
Yeah, probably.
You need that intelligence. You need to play chess with them first.
Amen.
Before they knock over the queen.
Literally. Although they never will.
That's true.
Oh my god, why is feel the back of my leg here? Just
I
feel
don't want
it.
to. Ew!
What is that?
Because we're talking about gray sweatpants and men.
I feel like I was never like crazy boy crazy. I just feel like everything in my life I've always been like
So what you're telling
a
everyone
late bloomer.
on camera right now, you're saying that Baby Rose is completely an act.
No, like
You don't actually like good dick, juicy, thick. You
I
like
do.
You like a thick brain with maybe a juicy dick attached to it.
amen. I don't know, I feel like when I like even now like it's like I'm obsessed with my boyfriend, which is weird.
Yeah.
I know it's like lame, but like
we're all
it
obsessed
is
with.
lame.
Do they know his name? Are we allowed to say it?
Yeah, I think I talked about Rowan.
We're all obsessed with Rowan, of course.
Of course. And it's not that I don't
And that's
find
big,
other men
that's
attractive.
big brain, big dick behavior.
True. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Like even before when I was like hooking up with a bunch of people, like it was always just like a split second decision of being like, I'm drunk, like this is gonna be funny, like lol.
More
like,
more
like
funny
I was
than
ever,
erotic.
like horny for that
Yes,
person. Being like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. It was just like a bunch of drugs, end of the night.
Yeah,
I'm just like, fuck it. Why not?
As I'm
yeah.
horny for everyone, but never have sex at the end of the night.
Yeah, where I'm
Isn't
like,
that
yeah, this might like make a funny story.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now that we've come to terms with the fact that Baby Rose is an unhorny woman walking our streets, what topic have you brought up for me? Actually, I feel like there should be like a section of the show that's like talking chit, where you bring something to the table that you want to talk chit about.
Okay, yeah.
And like we can just ball off of each other, or roll off of each not ball off it, roll off each other.
We can scratch balls off each other.
I literally just did that.
I'm always itching. I'm like always.
I think it's also like a social thing, even though it's very unbecoming. But like, if I'm sitting and it's like, I need something to do with my hands, so might as well fucking grab my balls.
Literally.
I hate the word balls. Cut that, please.
Why do I always fall asleep with my hands in my underwear though? That's what we really need to know.
Damn. Especially because you're never thinking about sex, allegedly, or men. So.
No, I feel like I feel like as a woman, like I'm literally like if Rowan's in me any moment of the day, like okay, let's go, like let's have sex. I'm like
Did you say if Rowan's in you any moment of the day?
No, I said if Rowan's said to me.
No, I think you accidentally said it. Rowan's in me any moment of the day. But we'll see when we
We'll roll the
revisit
tapes.
it, yeah.
Roll the tapes. Time skip that. No, but I'm saying, like, if he said, like, any time of the day, like, he called me and he's like, I'm outside, I'm like, okay. Like, I almost never say no.
Wow, beautiful.
I know.
See, the boyfriend of Olivia is a lucky man. We won't talk about her sex life too much. Is that out of respect to Rowan? Would he be mad at us doing this?
He's not listening. Let's be honest, who is?
Yeah, not me talking like, wow, this is really going to become something.
Okay, well it is. We're manifesting.
It is.
Okay, let's do like a topic and be like, do we fuck with this? Yes or no? Okay, do we fuck with dog people?
This is targeted at me. Are you talking about pup play or actual dogs?
Like actual dogs.
Yeah, I'm just joking. Okay, I love dogs. I love animals. I feel like I have a deep connection with them.
You had your eyes like squinted like Trump. You're like, I love dogs.
I love dogs, love animals, okay? But pet culture. We'll say pet culture.
Let's get
Not
to
even
the root
just dogs.
of pet culture.
Pet culture is like, okay, I have nothing really else to talk about, so what I'm gonna do is buy an animal and make it my entire personality. Just kind of go the rest of my, at least what, like 12 to 15 years if you're lucky, of your life as like almost, that is your like main friend group and what you put out to the world.
I'll take the lead on this one. I fucking hate badly behaved dogs.
Oh, but we're talking about dog people, not the dogs.
Okay. No, but they go hand in hand, I'll be honest. Like, one, I hate people who are like really fucking obsessed with their dogs, can't leave their house because they have a fucking dog at home. Two, I hate badly behaved dogs. I love dogs. I take care of dogs all the time. Someone is going to sound clip this and put this on my Rover profile. Literally. But
well, no, that's why you're on Rover, because you know how to take care of a well-behaved dog.
Amen. But I would have no problem Old Yeller, a bad dog. I'm not kidding. Like, it's just not worth it to me. And I literally don't like scary dogs. Like, pit bulls and stuff, yes, they can be nice. I've taken care of them before. But, like, why the hell are you getting, like, a scary dog that can, like, snap like that? Like, not in my household.
Yeah, and I feel like, I guess it's allegedly our responsibility because we've domesticated this entire kind of animal that we have to take care of them now. But at the same time, to me, a dog is, like, supposed to add comfort and coziness to your home, not like anxiety, stress, and like walking on eggshells. So if I was to get a dog, even like like beagles, things like that are just like really like
That's
aggressive.
A hunting dog. That's a hunting dog, boy.
No, like a little
Beagle is a hunting dog.
Oh, I don't know. Do I look like I hunt? Don't answer that.
That's an outdoor dog.
Yeah. Anyways, you get those kind of dogs, the American bully breeds, whatever, and it's just like, can't live a normal life. A dog is supposed to just, in my eyes, be there to snuggle with when you're watching a movie.
Did you know they're legal in the UK? You can't have a pit bull.
You can't?
Yeah.
No, aren't they illegal they're illegal most places. I think it's just like...
No, like in Canada you can have a pit bull and stuff, but like in the UK you actually can't. Like it's illegal to own a pit bull, and like there's 3 breeds that you can't own. I don't know what they are though. Also, one day I looked up every single dog attack that has ever happened in all of Canada, and it turns out that...
Why? Change the dog.
I read them all. And it turns out that a husky is actually responsible for the most deaths.
Yeah, well, huskies are famously dangerous.
Yeah.
I feel like they're like, a northern, like blood-hungry, in cold blood vibe, even though they're beautiful to look at. But so are wolves, and I'm not snuggling up with one in bed at night. And they're close to wolves, right?
And I think like a lot of the reports would say like killed by a pack of dogs. And I'm like, what the hell, like a pack of dogs? And then it would be like husky breed. But also the like
Coyote,
sled
husky.
dogs. The sled dogs are like vicious.
Huskies.
Yeah. They'll get
yeah, like
you.
the ones from, what's that movie called from our youth?
Literally.
Snow Dogs. Remember that movie?
No.
God.
I'm not that old.
That's true, yeah.
Let's talk about the real tea. Kyle was at a party recently, and the youngings there didn't know bangers.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I was at a family reunion. I survived it. I was hanging out with some of the like teenagers there to, I mean, the way I'm pausing. Cut. Okay.
I mean, 2 teenagers.
So I was at a family reunion, and I was hanging out with some of my younger cousins. They were talking about how people they know are doing, like, you know, just messy kind of... They're learning how to drink. They're, like, at the end of their teenage years. Messy times. They're doing Smirnoff shot after Smirnoff shot kind of vibes. And I said, oh my god, I remember, like, when I was 18, like... And I was doing Smirnoff shots, getting, like, wasted. I was doing it all to Bangers by Miley Cyrus, and so were you.
Amen.
We have a lot of videos together dancing to We Can't Stop. And I brought up We Can't Stop and Bangers, and they were like, looked at me like I had fucking 4 eyes, and were like, no idea what you're talking about. And that was the first time in my life where I've ever been like, oh, there's like a significant chunk of my life that the younger generation has zero knowledge about, you know?
Yeah, it feels like when, like, dads would be like, you don't know Radiohead?
Yeah, like, exactly.
And you'd be like, like, I maybe know one song. But this is like us being like, you don't know, like, Miley Cyrus bangers? Like, how the fuck do you, like, not know that?
But it's weird because Miley Cyrus is only, like, what, 32?
33.
It's not like she's a legacy act who's, like, you know, in her 50s just touring the old songs, the goodies. So, like, she's still, like, a very, in my eyes, current relevant artist.
Yeah,
even though Something Beautiful
was not something beautiful.
I mean,
I liked it though. Like, I'm a Miley stan. Like,
no, we liked it though.
I love Miley no matter what the fuck she does. Like, literally, like, I would say my top artists are like Lana Del Rey, Lady Gaga, and Miley Cyrus. Like, I know what the fuck those 3 girls are doing at all times.
We really are aging ourselves.
Literally. I feel like it's the same thing. Like, in 2013, like, these dads would be like, oh, you don't know, like, Depeche Mode or something? And those were, like, what?
No, but you're,
like, that
you're
wasn't that long
confusing it,
ago.
though, because it's not dads, and we're not dads.
Yeah, but, like, technically, if you were straight, you might be a dad now. Like,
yeah, to, like, a 2-year-old or a 1-year-old. You have to think about who's talking. It would be like my older cousin, if I was 18, he was, like, 30 at the time, being like, oh, you don't listen to, like, Nirvana or something like that,
yeah,
or like, I don't know, who's like a popular like early 2000s artist, or, like, you don't love like
Limp Bizkit.
Exactly. Because personally, I even right now cannot name a single Limp Bizkit song. If
Just
they walk,
one of those days when you don't. Is that Limp Bizkit?
I don't know, but if they walk down the street, I would not even know who the hell that is.
Yeah, true.
I'm sure they're fat though.
They probably are.
I feel like every man who was famous in his 20s, who was like white and like aggressive, became fat, ugly, but somehow they still get a pass.
Although,
also,
Chad Kroeger is not fat. Also, he wasn't fat. And you know what? I like Chad Kroeger. I'll say it. I think he's nice.
You know, the thing about Nickelback, let's talk CHIT, is that people decided that they don't like Nickelback, so everyone dogpiled because most people can't think for themselves in this world. The similar thing happened to Anne Hathaway, but then she got rid of it. Same with Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah. It's like one little group of random aspects of people say, this is not for me, and then suddenly it's the cultural consciousness. And it's like, come on, we all know every word to picture, or no, photograph, sorry, not picture.
No, and Rockstar.
Rockstar, and
if
today was your last day.
I'm through with standing in lots of clips will never
Yes. Well, who is like the most recent Nickelback case? Someone who everyone's decided.
Rebecca Black.
No,
she's like
she's not relevant enough, and like a. I mean, this is a very minor way, because it's not gonna.
You're gonna say Lena Dunham.
No. How dare you? She'll never be compared. But Chappell Roan, of course, she is like already like quite an icon. But after her singles, she said some stuff that everyone got so, because we have one person say something and suddenly everyone is like, oh my god, they're right, like, ugh. Everyone decided Chappell Roan is like a shitty ass person, or like she's so mean to security guards, blah 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 blah, and everyone just decides and like watches her like a hawk. But it's
also like, let's rewind and go back to fucking Madonna. Like, Madonna, I loathe hydrangeas. Oh yeah, famously.
See? Also, I'm not looking for celebrities as
me
my moral compass. I'm looking them to be celebrities. And Chappell Roan, on the scale of celebrity psychoticness to like regular person, I think is over here. She's like a regular person who can't really. She's not like taking the shit and abuse of like celebrity culture.
Chappell Roan like reminds me so much of like someone who, like, I can see her personality, like, almost so well, but, like, I don't know who it is, if that makes sense. Like, I know that, like, feisty, like, redhead energy, and I'm like, okay, I know.
Redhead.
Feisty redhead. But, like, no,
No,
I know her.
exactly
Like, when she got mad, was it, like, Oshiega last year or something, and, like, her dress gets, like, caught on something, and she, like, rips it off. I'm like, I know this woman. I know her.
Do you think she'd be fun to go for drinks with, or would you rather
I
know
think so.
of her but not know her?
Fuck it, whatever. I'll go for drinks.
I wonder how politically correct she is. I think she'd be able to, like, laugh at life.
Hopefully.
I don't think she'd be like...
She's from the Midwest. Also, she likes Alan Jackson.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do. Country singer?
What does he sing?
That's a good goddamn question. He sings, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I don't know.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. He sings, like, every, like, major, like, cheesy country song.
Okay, I'm sure.
No, he sings, oh my god, 'cause I'm a country boy.
Oh, yeah. Cool. I don't like that. Did she cite him as one of her inspirations for Baby, I'm a good guy?
Yeah.
Like the Giver.
Have to tell me, it's just in my nature.
Another thing that we could talk shit about is, and just like that ending, I don't think you probably care, but...
Kyle's got some shit
I got
to
something
say.
to say. But no, if you don't want to talk about it, we
Go
won't talk
on,
about
I'll
it.
give you the mic.
Did you watch Sex and the City all the way through?
No, because, like, when I watched it, it was during COVID, and I think, like, for some reason I'm getting the vibe that, like, whatever I was watching it on only went to season 4.
Oh. Well, let's talk
And
shit
it was
about
great.
Baby Rose then. For not being Carrie Bradshaw, not being a Miranda, not being a Charlotte, maybe a drop of Samantha.
Maybe drop of Samantha.
But, like, this girl's not watching all the way through Sex and the City or any of Justin. That's pivotal.
What do I watch?
That's pivotal
What do I watch?
girlhood.
What do I watch?
Do
you
you
think I've ever been interested in girlhood?
The History Channel you watch.
Amen.
Yeah, but Sex and the City is history.
Yeah, of course, but, like...
That's, like, a document of specific time of New
Yeah.
York. Girl, I mean, obviously,
I don't hate
very
it.
calculated.
If I'm sitting down to watch something, it's gonna be PBS, brother.
Someone told me PBS is, like...
Go on.
Is Trump, like, stopping PBS or something?
I've literally... He could never. Also, the PBS I'm watching is, like, specifically from, like, the years, like, 2004 to, like, 2009. Those are good years. Anyways, enough of Sex and the City.
Yeah.
I want to tell you the real tea, because I think he's coming out on the balcony right now.
Oh, yes, I was going to ask about this.
Guys, I need to tell you about my neighbor. I have this neighbor, and whatever, he's really nice, but the thing is like...
That's Barbecue Man, right?
No, not Barbecue Man. This one.
I was talking about Barbecue Man this morning.
Oh.
He was the one on his laptop, and I was...
Oh.
Basically, why we're talking about this is I just arrived last night. And I'm doing remote work while I'm here. And I had to be up at 6 a.m. I saw another man across the way on his laptop as well, and I thought, oh, that's my soul sister.
Your twin flame.
Exactly. Well, he did look hot.
He has like a kid and stuff. But still,
yeah. Maybe he's a single gay father.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a stepmom though. Anyway, tell me about
I gotta tell you about my actual neighbor right across the way. So he, like, since I've moved in here, he's like always stops me in my driveway and stuff, and he's like, "How's it going? Hello, whatever." So every single time I see him, he tells me this like crazy story. Okay, like at the beginning I'm like, whoa, this guy like lives this really cool life. But now it's like so many stories where I'm like, I actually like he could live a really cool life, but at the same time I'm like, or is it just like
theater?
Completely made up.
Wait, is it the same story every time?
No, it's like different. So he like tells me like, oh yeah, like I was in the army and like I trained people to like jump out of helicopters, and like here's this time I jumped out of like a helicopter that was like on fire, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, cool, like you're in the army, that's a cool story. Then he has this like little tiny dog that's out on the balcony now. It's like a little tiny dog, and he's telling me, oh yeah, like I put my dog into this like training thing in the army, so now he's one of the top drug sniffer dogs in the world.
Isn't it like a little poodle?
Yeah, it's like a little poodle.
I don't think they do that shit.
Anyways, so I'm like, oh, okay. And then he goes to tell me like another time, he's like, yeah, so like his dog was like sniffing around the neighborhood, and he started barking at this truck, and my neighbor looks in the truck and finds heroin. I'm like, okay, maybe. Then
Please.
he's telling me that our neighbor is having an affair. And he's watched the whole thing. He's like, every morning I see this man enter the house, and then the husband.
Me with the single dad.
Yeah, and then her husband comes in the other day. They were fighting, and she got caught having an affair. I'm like, okay, I love the juicy news, but is this true? Then he's on his way to work, and I just asked him straight up. I was like, what do you do for work? And he's like, well, after winning the Nobel Prize. I was like, what?
Please.
So then he tells me he won the Nobel Prize in like medicine or something. And
medicine?
Yeah. And then he's like telling me this whole story about this, and I'm like, oh, cool. Like, but then he tells me that he only does his job for fun. He doesn't get paid. And I'm like, what? Then he's like, I'm at my car the other day, and he goes, oh, do you know anyone who's single? And I was like, no, sorry, I don't know. And he was like, yeah, it's just crazy that someone with a PhD doesn't have a partner. And I was like, what is going on?
Psychotic.
Then he told me...
Also, sounds like he was just hitting on you in that instance, maybe?
No. Then he told me that he was on a private jet with Grimes. Because I said, like, oh, I like Grimes. And he was like, yeah, one time I was on a private jet with her, and she smelled like patchouli. And he was like, I hate patchouli. Patchouli, or whatever you think. So anyways, that is a story about my freaking neighbor. And I don't know, I can't, like...
I want to see
corroborate if it's true or not.
I mean, all signs are pointing to no. It sounds like he's just a showgirl just like you.
Amen.
But first of all, I can't believe someone with a PhD is single. So many people have PhDs. That does not make you like an incredible like dick everyone needs at this point.
Literally.
It's time in society. Of course, it's impressive.
But is a PhD actually impressive? Like, I'll just say it. All you have to do is go to school.
No, because a PhD is when you have like a thesis.
A doctorate, yeah.
And you are kind of like doing a lot of work,
like
and you're being a teacher.
You, like, I think anyone can get a PhD though. Like if I said to you, write me a paper with a thesis, and then you get a PhD, you would do it and you would get a PhD.
Yeah, but it's a lot of work. It's like years and years and years.
No, it's like 8 years. Anyone
yeah,
can
8
get a
years of your
PhD.
life?
8 years of your life is not a long time. You could have a PhD if you just stuck in school for 4 years.
You don't have a bachelor's degree.
Because I went straight to the PhD bit.
That's right. I mean, the thing is, it sounds like he's hitting on you. Maybe he wants the baby rose, and you're not gonna give it to him, of course.
He's on the spectrum.
Oh my God, there's more to it. Well, that makes more sense that he's on a flight with Grimes.
Yes.
Maybe they're going to like a spectrum.
Well,
you know.
I feel a little wetness.
Yeah, my legs are so. We gotta wrap this up soon. I think we've talked enough. I'm a martyr for the art, but in these conditions, it's a little intense.
Yeah. What's the union that the actors
Oh yeah, we need ACTRA. That's the Canadian one.
The temperature's too hot in here, and we do not work.
Yeah.
Higher than 72 degrees.
Exactly, and we're working for free.
No, we're not. Kyle. Kyle's gonna understand.
I think we should end off with we've talked CHIT.
Okay, let's end off with an original song.
We've talked CHIT.
Oh, now we gotta chat.
No, we've chatted about the neighbor. I mean, you chatted. I didn't really have much to say, to be honest. And then.
So sorry, I left you.
Well,
I didn't get to talk.
I was trying to think of something like clever to say, and nothing was coming. But I think that's because I'm
it's
so
hot.
I can't even. And I had a lot to say about bulges and picking at your genitals. So that's clearly where my brain is, and your brain is talking about conspiracy theories about neighbors. And it actually makes sense because
he was picking his bulge on the balcony.
Well, exactly. No, because she is talking about how strange, her developing story about this neighbor, and my first question was, is he hot? Like, what's the vibe? So that really shows how we approach men. But I was gonna propose that the final thing we can is it lame to do like a get with the program. We did chit chat, now we have program.
Oh yeah.
But get with the program on what? This is something that we both have to co-sign. We can't be like debating this back and forth. What is one thing we really think everyone should get on the program with?
Not taking things personally.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Don't you dare fucking take anything you heard on this pod personally. 2, in life, don't think you're so goddamn important. You get to listen. You get to listen to somebody talk and think that it hurt your feelings.
Don't let identity politics rot your brain.
Amen.
But also, I watched a movie last night on Truman Capote, who was like a kind of sinister, self-centered gay man, very similar to Andy Warhol. Why I'm bringing this up is that Andy Warhol has a quote where he says something like, all these people talk about their problems, and the simple solution is saying, so what?
Amen.
And of course, Andy Warhol was a soulless, manipulative gay man, but there's points to what he's saying there. So your boyfriend left you and you've gained 50 pounds. So what? Oh, actually, maybe that wouldn't be so what for you. Maybe. But
okay, wait, what's my famous thing that I always say to people? Oh, she's
I'm
snoring.
nothing that I'm not.
That is a quote. You can quote that. No, like, what do I say? Like, when I'm a bitch to someone and I'm like, okay, they really just need to...
I have no idea. Oh, get over it.
Get over it.
So what?
They're gonna get over it. That's literally what I say all the time.
I think life is naturally traumatic. We're all gonna suffer. Of course, some things are deeply disgusting, and you should never suffer through them. But
Yeah.
I just think that in order to carry on through life, you have to simply say,
Get
so
over
what? And see, we're on the program. We're kind of in between channels, but we're basically there. So
you know
what? Get over it. So what? What would you say?
Stop
so
dwelling
what?
on your fucking issues. One, I'll tell you one. Nobody likes a shitty time. Nobody likes someone who is a Debbie Downer. You can experience all these things alone in your room. Don't bring them to the fucking party, okay? You show up for everyone else and you put on your nice ass makeup, your nice face, and you go out and you laugh.
Or, on the flip side, if you know that there's no way to shake off your bad mood, stay home. Don't bring the negative energy with you, because sometimes we just need a night. I'm not saying, I'm not one of those sick people who thinks self-love means do whenever you want to do it, because what you have to realize also is that community matters.
Amen.
And community is built on doing sometimes things you don't want to do, such as being surrounded by your community. You can't all just be self-centered people being like, I don't want to do this, I'm staying home and being in my feelings tonight. That's a sickness in society that we're promoting, and it's not true. Anyway, so
get over your goddamn fucking self.
Exactly.
Put on your best fucking outfit. Show up. Smile. Make people laugh.
And you know what? Be with your friends.
Yeah, it's not
enough
that serious.
of your fucking. Well, I've had a busy work week, and I'm just gonna sit on the couch and crack open a Radler by myself. Fucking call your friend. I know, right? Call your friend. Get in at least a somewhat cute outfit. You don't have to be having like a fucking night out, but at least feel good about yourself after a week of work or whatever the hell you're doing, and celebrate life, because here's to life and all the joy it brings.
Look at us. We're literally sweating our fucking asses off to bring you entertainment. Do you think we want to be in a hot ass room right now?
No, but
No!
And when we turn the microphone off, what are we going to instantly do about this? We're going to laugh.
We're gonna laugh.
And we're going to be like, no one's going to watch this. So what? Get over it. It's just hilarious. Life is just a bowl of cherries.
Pick out the good ones.
Or eat the bad ones too and say, so what?
Okay, now we have to have a signature sign off. Like you know how they do on like, where they just say something random at Okay.
Maybe you show me an example.
Okay. My name's Baby Rose, and don't forget, striped underwear is the hottest.
Ooh, and you should stand up and show
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh. Don't think about it, just go.
What? Okay, and my name is Kyle Curry, and I think your hot neighbor has back. No, I can't do it! Cut!
When you take the overnight ferry, stay up all summer.
What the hell? What does that even mean? My name is Kyle Curry, and I think it's time to throw out all your sunny angels and labubu's and get a fucking live. And yes, Baby Rose just released a TikTok full of sunny angels, which she said a Sony Angels. Which
they are Sunny Angels.
Sunny Angels, and people in the comments were clocking her, and I thought, yes. If you're gonna unwrap 20 Sunny Angels, you should know how to say it.
Shut up. Okay, now for our original song.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Okay. What genre do you want it to be?
Country.
Okay.
We end every show with an original.
My kneecaps are sweating, my head is regretting, I need to find someone to love.
I've been out all day, I'm baling the hay, but I ain't got no one to love.
So I turn on the Chit Chat program, the Chit Chat program, Chit Chat program.
All
Yeah.
night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my god, we weren't recording.
Imagine.
Okay.
Wow.